So I'm looking at the daily Crosswordle today. I've heard from some people that this one was interesting. I also got a suggestion from someone that I should try to do an extra challenge where I get a solution where you can have 2 more rows of all gray above the puzzle. So I think I'm gonna just do it normally, and then maybe I'll try and add the challenge part after that. So if you're unfamiliar with Crosswordle, what we're trying to do is essentially make a Wordle game, a finished puzzle here, that would be colored like this. And it follows hard mode, and you can't reuse any gray letters because that wouldn't be the optimal solution. And I'm gonna start the timer and we're gonna go. So we can put the E here. Now, this cannot be an E. It would have to be, it could be A, T, or R though. And this one can't be A, so it's either gonna be E or this letter, which would mean that one couldn't be A then. And this one can't be R, it could be E, or it could be one of these over here. So we've got a few options, so I'm just gonna put T and R there for right now. And then I'll put a T and an E. Those feel like good. I'm just basically trying to pick letters that are gonna give me lots of options up here, hopefully. So we could put a U there. Oh, we can't do an R though. We can't do truer. We could do trues. I guess that's a word. And then this one is gonna have to be. Oh, this would have to be an E now because it can't be the T because the T down here, so it has to be the E. That's fine. But the problem here is we use the S, and I think S is gonna be the best letter to use down here. So maybe not. Maybe tried. Tried would be good. And then. Oh, we can't use an A, that's right, because we got the A and the E now. So we can't use A and E, we can't use I. So this is gonna have to be stone, maybe, that would work. And then, we could do, I mean, a lot of things up here, probably. But, E, we can still use a U. Otherwise, we could do like a PL, PLE, we can't do a E, we could do, oh, we can't do another E either. PLE. No. What about Fleck? Fleck works. There we go. Okay. So a minute 59. That was interesting. Now, the challenge part is to try and then have 2 more grays up above. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this into the builder mode. Okay. So now I could do the T and the R again, but I think what I want to do is use the A because with these extra 2 rows, we've got to be careful about how many letters we use up. And Crosswordle, it seems like it's easy to run out of vowels. So vowels, you know, there's only 5 vowels plus a Y. So 6 vowels essentially. And once you quit using, you know, if we don't use an A here, we can never use an A again anywhere in the grid. And so part of the trick is not using up all of your vowels. So I'm gonna put an A there. Now I'm not sure if I want a T or an R here, but whichever one we use, we're probably gonna use up here. Unless we stick with the A and the E, we could do E and A, and then this could be either one, E or A. That might be good. And then we've got O, I, and Y to work with still. So now the trick is gonna be not using other vowels in here, like, you know, my first thought here is media, which we could do, but now we've burned our I. But I'm gonna leave that there for now, and then I'll come back and remove the I if we need it, because we can still use O and Y up here. You know, we can do something like slyly, and, ooh, you know what else would be good is the, oh, we need the T though. I was gonna do the CWTCH, but we can't. That's the word that we used the other day that didn't have any vowels. We could do slyly, that's good. It doubles up the LY. Now, we have the S, which would be nice to use, but we can probably get by with that. Now remember, we could put a T here as well. What would be nice is to have another T. Is there a way to do that? I don't know that there is. So doubling up letters is always good. So I'm actually gonna get rid of media here because I feel like that's probably not gonna be good. We're probably gonna need those letters, but what about something like arced? Arced would be good. C and D. Now that means we can't do media then. But the problem is E, what are we gonna have after the E? You can't do an R. We could do a T. We could do an S, but then we can't use the S up here. There's not a lot of things that are gonna come after the E, I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna stick with that for right now. What would be good here? It'd be nice to use a double letter. Maybe right in here, could we use a double letter there? Something like PP, HEPA? Is that an acceptable word? No, okay. Didn't think so. What about M? Oop. M maybe? I mean, Gemma is a name. Oh, it's gonna let us use Gemma. Okay, well Gemma might be good then. That could be good. Okay, and now we just need two words using letters we haven't used yet. And again, repeating letters would be the ideal situation. Now we can put another A right here potentially, but that seems not ideal. Ooh, it'd be nice to do like a GH or something. Maybe we can do a PH or a WH, something like wharf, but we don't have an R. Otherwise that would be good. Now remember, this could be an E as well. It doesn't have to be an A. This could actually be an E. That might be easier. So, WHE. So maybe instead of, I mean, we could do armed here, but then we can't do Gemma. Because then we'd be able to do like a CK, which would be good. Ooh, actually CH, check would be good. CH and CK, it doubles up the C. I like that. So let's put armed here. Let's see if we can come up with another word for in here. Is there another double letter that'll fit in here? What about double N? We could do, oh, henna, but then we can't use the H. Okay, here we go. What if we do whack and, oh, but still got the H. That didn't fix anything. I was gonna say then we could do henna. Oh, we could do quack. Quack would work. Okay, and now we can do almost anything up here, but it has to be O's and I's. Oh, we have O and I. We still have O and I because we only used Y at the top. So we can do J-O, oh, we can't do Joe, we can't do the N. P-O-I? I mean, fizz is really good, but we need a fifth letter. Fizzo. Nope. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to use more than one O, maybe something O-O. What about something O-B-O-W? No, Oxbow. Oxbow, there we go. All right, woo. That was definitely much harder having the extra two words at the top. So let me know what you thought of this puzzle. Let's see, let's look at some other solutions here. Dizzy and fluff. Oh, fluff is really good, 3 Fs. So I had armed and henna, rebel. Oh, you can do a second E there. I didn't even think about that. Of course, because there's 2 E's in the answer, you can put a second E. Oh. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Rebel, repel, armed, tries. I think I thought about tries, but I was worried about using up the I, but we ended up not using the I anyways, so actually tries would have been fine. So, but then you wouldn't be able to do slyly with the S, but yeah. All right, so there's lots of different solutions. Foggy, mimic, those are all pretty good. Pygmy, quell is a good one. Mummy uses 3 M's, that's a good one too. So any word that has 3 of the same letter can be really helpful. Swiss has 3 S's. Vivid is pretty good, it repeats the V and the I, so there you go. Let me know what solution you came up with for this, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Thanks, bye. So we know the T is towards the beginning, it's gotta be one of the first 2. It could be thong, could be thong. It's gotta be something O-N-G, right? Let's say the plus is the yellow. That doesn't mean that there's an S in the answer, because what it's saying is, we did using tacos posed worse, which is almost a sentence actually. Ember. Oh, but this isn't an R.